Hi, and welcome to this introduction to shadowboxing. I think this is a really exciting approach that allows large amounts of students to feel like they have agency in lecture environments where we can't really have the kind of one-on-one interaction that maybe we'd like. Let me explain how it works. Shadowboxing is built on three key principles. The first is we want the students to themselves work out what the issues are, so we don't present things on a platter. Secondly, we want them to compare their own opinions with that of experts. In fact, we actually used many experts that were alumni, some of which had done the very course that these students are in. Today, these people are professional management consultants, so there's a real aspirational aspect to this. And then the third and really important point is that having picked a course of action, they then have to live with the consequences, something that we don't normally show in a progression of a case study. Let me show you how this works.
James and I started Dollars R Us. We've been in business together for years, and it's really expanded.
I've been trying to convince Mario that we need to have this across the company-wide digital strategy.
The process starts with an introductory video. Each section has its own problem. This problem is being portrayed by an actor here who goes through, in a very casual and conversational sense, what's facing them. From that, the teams discuss what they think the issues are and what the three possible paths forward are. We then ask them to pick one of those three possible paths. We then get them, before we do anything else, to see a video showing what an expert thinks the issues are.
I'd be looking at probably three pillars I'd probably consider as what their product offerings are, what their user experience is like, and what their technical architecture is like. You sort of indicated that they might have problems with their technical architecture. It sounds like they have a lower level of maturity around user experience. We probably didn't touch on product, but that's something that I would probably explore further. Considering all that, it sounds like if they probably could do with a small level of change initially to explore the type of change that's required.
Now they can compare their analysis with that of an expert. The expert, of course, also recommends a path to take. And the students are then faced with a choice. Do they stay with their original position, or do they pick that of the expert? And whatever they decide is fine. But if they pick any one of these three choices, they'll never see what the other two are, because we then only go down that path, which means they live with the consequences of that decision. And thus they can see their own opinions, they can understand how an expert would deal with the same situation, and then they can see how those decisions actually play out. It's an incredibly effective way to see students lean into a case study.